Just a quick video here showing you how to import new SKUs or import any other product information that you'd like to add into your inventory. Any kind of attribute fields that you need to fill in, you can do that through the inventory text import area. And see, we'll start with import products, pick your file, see if I've got something in here. And you have to switch it to text access, unless you have access, which I doubt you do. Switch it to text. As long as it's a CSV file, it should work. Let's see here. I don't know what this is. Okay, cool. So this is this has the SKU and item name already filled out. This was an export from StoneEdge, so it happened to have the exact fields that StoneEdge uses, so that maps them on the way in. This is an auto mapping thing you can map, as you can see here, you can map any of these things multiple times. Even if you wanted to have, if you have something like item name, you could map it to go into multiple fields. If you just want to have it be in the description as item name, because you want to have a placeholder for whatever reason, you can do that for SEO sometimes, or whatever else you may want to be doing. Anyway, so it'll auto map if you have the correct, if the field names match. There is a really dangerous, all this stuff is default, contains field names, default, and field delimiter, comma. That's pretty common for most of the CSV files. Backup data before importing, great idea. You can uncheck that. I have never had a data crash, but it's ugly. I've heard of it. You may want, I would probably just leave that in play until you get really way more comfortable, or you understand that your regular backups that you're doing are going to protect you. All right, now here's something really nasty. Start by deleting all existing products. Someday we will actually do that. Pretty much, this is just like a self-destruct button for your inventory. Do not ever click that. Just don't do it. If you do have a backup data before importing, if that's clicked, then ideally you could actually screw up and do that, and it would, you'd have a backup you could restore from. However, this is dangerous. Don't ever check that. Just don't do it. Create new products. If you're just updating fields, you will not want to have that turned on. Like if you're just going to add maybe like a barcode field or something else, or you know, something from a manufacturer. You just want to add something. You don't want to actually create a new product. It's just kind of a safeguard in case you had something was weird with your data coming in. You don't want to create a whole bunch of new products. It's not easy to delete them out of StoneEdge. You have to get into the tables to do that in bulk. Modifying existing products. Yes, we do. And quantity on hand options. This is kind of a cool thing. So like when you guys are doing quantity on hand updates with your scanner, and you guys are going to have to manually update this, you can do an append or replace. And you guys are going to do a replace. It's very rare that you would do an add to, but if you ever needed to, you could do that. Don't worry about default supplier for now, unless you're going to add new products. So if you had a new line come in from Anderson Bean or something, you could check them as the default supplier, and it will assign them to that supplier as it brings in your data fields and creates the new products. And then you would, if you did that, you'd be wanting to create new products. That's typically what this default supplier is for, is when you create a new product, instead of going to default, so the supplier, which is actually called default, that's where it will go unless you have this filled out to something different. Otherwise, it'll just be default. All right, that's about it. And you see all the different fields here that you can map things to from a CSV file that you're bringing in. It's a great tool to update your inventory, and you guys are mainly going to be using it to do the quantity on hand updates. So, all right, let me know if you guys have any questions. Hope this helps.